Good afternoon. It is your Uncle Bob again. This particular is SciFi Fruit Loops. In today's episode, we are going to me and my esteemed colleague here, Bryan Lindsay, as you might remember him from the first episode, where I introduced him as being on one of Chef Ramsay's shows, so he knows what he's talking about. Anyway, um, today's episode, we're going to show you the proper way to make cereal. Now, there is a bit of controversy regarding the ratio between milk and Fruit Loops or whatever graduals that you would have with your cereal. But we're going to show you the best way of how to not have that be a problem. Now, if Mr. Lindsay would be so kind as to talk us through it.
So, the good people at Kellogg's hire scientists that create specific measurements and specific ratios to give you the best flavor experience you can possibly get. So what you do is you actually read the box. It tells you, you don't just willy-nilly pour the cereal in and grab any old spoon and start scarfing down like a barn animal. It is 1 1/3 cup of cereal. So this is our 1, this is our 1/3, and then it's 3/4 cup of milk. And that's the perfect ratio that the company, that's what the company wants you to enjoy. Because you'll be like, oh my God, this is so much better than when I just wing it, and then I want to buy more of your product. So what we're going to do, and then also, I believe in proper spoon and proper bowl. This is too annoying to try.
Yes, I agree.
It's a deep bowl. That's not it. You want a shallower bowl where you can get that spoon in there, get the right amount of milk, get the right amount of cereal, get the edges, get everything. The only thing that would be better is if it had like a little spout. You can slurp up the end. They probably have something like that. But I think this is the best bowl we got right now for making cereal. And this is the best spoon. You want a big, fat spoon so you get a lot of cereal in your mouth. These little spoons, what is this, for a chipmunk or something? No, these are not good cereal spoons. So we're going to measure this out.
As if you notice, we are adding the dry cereal first, not milk. And a lot of people do the opposite, but they're just wrong. A lot of people are just plain wrong, and I can't be more emphatic about that enough. You always add the dry cereal first.
Yeah.
You cretin.
All right, we're using today 2%. That's what Bryan prefers.
And that's what Uncle Bob prefers as well, 2%, because as you might have noticed, I kind of need to get on a bit of a diet, a little heavy.
Okay. Spilled a little bit, that's all right. So this is your 3/4 cup of milk. So what they want you to do is 1 1/3 cup cereal, 3/4 cup milk. Pour it in. Sure it gets all over.
And I can't help but notice you are turning that counterclockwise.
Yeah, I wanted to evenly cover the top. In other words, if I just poured it like right here, then there's going to be a bunch of dry cereal over there. So I want to get everything nice and milked up, and that is exactly what the company wants you to eat.
Okay.
Now, of course, you can double it. It's the ratio that's important.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
You know, so you could put in more, but you got to keep the ratio of milk and the ratio of cereal the same. It can't just be your own personal opinion. This is science.
Yes.
This is years and years. Kellogg's been around for over 100 years. I think the cereal game is like figured out.
Oh, absolutely. Now, what is the recommended ratio between milk and dry cereal?
In terms of percentage, I'd have to do math, and I don't know exactly. I'm sure somebody who's very clever has just whipped the figure out in their head exactly. It would just be, so it's 1 1/3 to 3/4, roughly like, I don't know, maybe 2/3 cereal to 1/3. But again, I'm not a math guy.
No, I'm not a math guy either.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
an
sure
eating
that
guy.
as soon as somebody watches, like, damn, they got it immediately. But these are the proper measurements to make a bowl of cereal from the company itself. This is the way it should be done.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I concur. I've been doing this myself. Nephew Bryan has also been doing it that way himself since he was about 9 years old at least. So anyway, thank you very much for explaining it to us. Our show was made possible and brought to you by Fruit Loop cereal from Kellogg's and also Bounty the Quicker Picker Upper, which I forgot to mention, but I'm mentioning it now. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll have more content as time goes on. And remember, folks, we are kind of dealing with still the writer's strike. So thanks for watching, and you all have a pleasant day. Hopefully, we'll be on again in the next few days.